Greetings, Traveller. I'm Chris, and welcome to Episode 1 of World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria Remix Game Mode, where we play through the expansion at an accelerated rate with improved rewards and experience. I'll be trying out the Monk class as it seems kind of fitting, and I've honestly not played Monk for quite some time. Thank you for joining me, and please enjoy this playthrough. So, the Mists of Pandaria Remix. Experience a wild new twists to the Mists of Pandaria. So we earn account rewards, mounts, pets and transmogs, and we can get right into it, I believe. So let's close that. We have unspent talents. So for our specialisation, I'm hopefully looking to do all of these and really kind of get the full experience of Pandaria. I really enjoyed that expansion. I played mostly, well, I did play as Windwalker damage with some healing and a bit of off-tanking. So we'll go Windwalker, which are active, and select our talents. It's been a hot minute since I've played a Monk though. So what we got? Soothing Mist heals the target. We've got Calming Present, reduces damage taken. And Tiger's Lust increases a friendly target's movement speed by 70% for 6 seconds and removes roots and snares. That actually looks like an interesting one, but I like the look of Calming Presence, and it will take us into Improved Vivify. Vivify healing is increased by 20, or we've got Detox. We've got Disables, we've got Improved Roll, that could be really good as well actually. Extra charge of roll. Tiger Tail Sweep, that could be good too. Vigorous Expulsion. Well, harm, vivify, 10 seconds. Increases all damage dealt by 2. I quite like the look of that one, that is really nice. And that is the Ferocity of Shen. Okay, so we'll go with Calming Presence first off. And we're ready to go. It says to open our Adventures Journal. Complete your Traveller's activities. Yeah, I think we've seen all this before. Okay, so we'll jump right into it. So the character is called Zhang Yun, which I believe roughly translates to good fortune, which is hopefully what we will get on our travels here. I haven't seen much about this, I just know that it's an accelerated rate, and I thought I'd see what the game presents us with. I believe we're going to speak to Eternus here to get started.
There is more than one way to
If you've seen my episodes before, you know I kind of like to get through all the quest texts and kind of jump into it. I'm not too sure if we're going to do that on this run because it is accelerated. We've got about 90 days to get through this, and there is probably going to be a classic version of Mists of Pandaria as well. So maybe we'll just get jumping into the juicy bits and kind of go from there. See what we've got. So we've got Epicurean stamina increased and unable to use flying mounts. Okay, so it's about time. Your timing is serendipitous. I require your assistance. Not all infinites have seen what Nosdormu has shown me. Not all would agree, even if they had. Arceus is one such detractor. He must be eliminated. Slay Arceus the Artificer. Okay, we can do that. Looks kind of mean.
question everything.
Our efforts cannot continue until Arceus is dealt with.
Why
Why is the infinite dragonflight here? Let's just see what they say. When Nosdormu showed me that my sister's death was her choice, her sacrifice, it made me question the rest of the true timeline. What other moments of sorrow or anger had life-saving consequences? When the mists of Pandaria parted, the Horde and Alliance brought their conflict to these shores and awoke a slumbering evil. But perhaps it was all necessary to bring about a brighter future. It is time to reflect on the past with a new perspective. That is why I'm here, along with those of the infinite dragonflight whom I could convince to join me. Okay, so let's jump in. So we need to slay the Artificer, and he's going to be north. Okay, we've got all the abilities already. So we've got Tiger Palm, Strike with the Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, really good DPS stuff. Spinning Crane, Touch of Death, that was always a really fun one. Exploit the enemy target's weakest point, instantly killing them. Very kind of Hollywood kung fu film. And we've got Provoke, Taunt, and Leg Sweep. Let's move Taunt up here so we just don't use it by accident. Oh, we've got a healing up here as well. Cool. So I'm assuming this Arceus is going to come back here. Yeah, he is. Okay. So let's use our Tiger Palm. That's going to be our main bread and butter spell, I think. So that generates Chi. Then we spend Chi on Blackout and Rising Sun. We need his artifact. Empty spool of temporal threads. And it's got that cool looking text colour, which means it's quite important. Add this one in. We got any speed? Leg sweep. I think we've got any oh, we can roll. Yes, we can roll. I'll actually move my roll to here. I kind of prefer it there.
Our paths
It's about time.
cross at last.
The other infinites jeopardize our mission. We cannot let them wreak havoc on the timeways.
We will meet again.
Reckless. They have unraveled the threads of time.
Question
Take this spool to Moritari. Perhaps she can make sense of this relic. And we earn bronze. I believe bronze is going to be one of the main currencies we need to buy stuff in the game.
May your possibilities be infinite.
We cannot allow the infinites to unravel the timeways. Okay. Can't. What is this? It's a little...
It is an only champion.
Seeking expert advice. What do you have there? This artifact is absolutely radiant with temporal power. Moritara leans in for a closer look. Aha, even more brilliant than I thought, assimilating the latent temporal signatures of unraveled causalities. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Allow me to explain.
Be mindful.
Weave it to me. The other infinites are not as judicious in their treatment of the timeline. They have rather torn through time in their reckless opposition to our efforts. Though we cannot simply mend the timeways, we may yet repurpose its loose threads. Reclaim the threads of time from our enemies, and we shall weave you a cloak worthy of the infinite dragonfly. Okay, that is something we'll do. That sounds really cool.
Fair skies and strong
Not my
winds.
problem. These temporal anomalies are getting out of control. Normally, our research does not unravel the timeline this much. I suspect the other infinites are to blame. Use this chronostabilizer to zip up the frayed rifts. Beware. This may briefly create even more anomalies. I trust you know how to handle them. Probably going to kill them dead, as we always do. Use the chronostabilizer to close 3 time rifts.
Until next time.
See, this would not happen if Chrono was here. Okay, let's get stuck in and roll over. Like we do. Probably set our options for group loots. We're looking good. Probably should have done that before. As I say, I've just jumped in here. Thought I'd see what it's like, as it looks really interesting. It kind of reminds me of Diablo with the seasons, where it repeats itself but doesn't. Okay, looking good. I think we need to close these rifts. Nice to play Monk again. It's been a long while. I know I say that, but it's good fun. Blackout kick, tiger palm. I need to remember to use my touch of death. And we are ready to hand in. And hopefully we get some kind of nice cloak. In Mr. Pandaria originally, there was a legendary cloak, and it was a heck of a quest to actually get it and upgrade it. Maybe it's something similar. Leave it to me. It is our duty as responsible scholars to clean up after ourselves and others. Moritara glances towards the distant ravagers with an annoyed expression. We cannot let stray threads continue to create temporal anomalies.
This has been time.
Excellent. Now we just need something to hold them together.
Always a pleasure.
Not my problem. Change begets change. Such is the way of the infinites. It is our duty to choose which changes are worth preserving.
This has been time well spent.
What's ours is yours. Nice pun. Horus, our antiquities collector, should have a chrono badge you can use to fasten together the temporal threads you collected. With the chrono badge, Momentous can craft the threads into a powerful cloak for you to wear. Purchase a chrono badge from Horus, then speak with Momentous. Okay, that's a really cool looking. How does it look? I always like to see how it looks first off. I don't know why.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Bring this equipment to an item upgrade specialist in major cities to increase its power. Two-handed staff, okay. We need to visit Horus.
I'll listen.
Let me browse a collection. Chrono badge purchased. It ticks seems synchronized to your heartbeat. Where did Horus find this? Okay, so it's kind of teaching us to use the currency system. Whatever you're making, Momentous can forge it for you. I've got some toys, quite a lot of toys actually. Reins of the tropical riding crane. Cobalt Juggernaut. Nostalgic, wow, that's nice. Oh yes, I think we found our mount to go for.
Farewell.
Ask Momentous to forge your artifact.
I'll trust you for
We
now.
forge our own futures. Can we forge this thread and chrono badge into a cloak?
Go now.
Okay, we have that. We go back. Incredibly busy here this evening.
As always, on time.
Zara is yours. That cloak will be able to absorb loose threads of time, adding them to its own magic. The prospect of infinite power is enticing, is it not? Just don't let it go to your head. Let it go to your cloak instead. It's quite a good one.
Pleasant spending time with you.
Wonderful. Try this on. With the temporal magic in this cloak, you will be able to see and collect the scattered threads of time. There is no limit to how many you can have. The possibilities are infinite.
Sands be in your
Cloak and needle. Once you don your cloak, you will be able to find threads on any enemy. The cloak will naturally absorb those threads, permanently increasing your power. Try collecting a thread from the nearby infinite ravagers. Equip your cloak in infinite potential, and collect a thread of power from an infinite ravager.
Until next time.
Okay, let's get that on. I love how it keeps reminding you to actually put the thing on to wear it. The power granted by the Cloak of Infinite Potential is displayed here. Your cloak grants you the following. Absolutely nothing. Just the way it should be if you're starting out. So, let us see. Cloak. So, it's 2 armor. I wonder if the actual model of it changes, or if we can, like, alter it. I'm expected by the end of this kind of 90 days for this to be a shining, glowing masterpiece of a cloak, but we'll see. Okay, let's kill stuff and feed the cloak. Okay, so we'll loot these threads of power as well, that's understandable. Wow, that rising sun kick is quite the powerful one.
You have arrived.
Cloak and
Always a
Needle. You'll
pleasure.
find similar threads everywhere, from slain foes to looted treasures, so basically always loot.
Be mindful of your time.
Goodbyes are hard when you live forever. We have one last anomaly to deal with before we can study the history of Pandaria. Help us stabilize the Timeway and secure our mission. Defeat Eretus, the Unwoven Paradox. Wow, that is one cool looking model. Look at that, I really like it. I like the armor as well. Like a kind of mix between like a warlock's minion, if it was and a priest, a holy priest's kind of outfit.
Pleasant spending time with
Spin this, okay. Oh, we just missed the boat on him. Really nice music in this area as well. Wow, that brings back memories. That is how you do it. So do we hand in over here? I'm assuming we do.
It is good to see you here. Be mindful of your time.
Thank you for your aid in battle, Zhengyun. I am sure Eternus will have need of you yet.
This has been time well spent.
We call in the war. Our operations here are secure. For now, anyway. It is time for you to begin your journey to the past so that we may observe how history unfolded. Speak with Eternus if you have any final questions about your mission. She can show you how these events begin. Ask Eternus to show you the events of the past, and we will get Group Finder. Oh, okay.
Until next time.
Right, let's get stuck in. Where is Eternus? I'm assuming it's this large fellow here. What events led the Alliance to Pandaria? Why is the Dragonflight here? What is my mission? So let's jump right in. What events led the Alliance to Pandaria?
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty. There is no sign of Admiral Taylor.
King has
or his
returned.
ship.
Wow.
200 ships
It's
at my
good to
disposal,
see him
yet
again.
the one carrying my son goes missing. What of their last message? Show me whatever you have.
We have been drawn off course. Horde air fleet. Any casualties? Shipwrecked on an uncharted isle. But the White Pawn is accounted for. Repeat, the White Pawn is safe.
Anduin.
Surprise attack! Requesting immediate... If anyone's received...
Sir, the 7th Fleet has already been dispatched, but it could take weeks before it...
There's no time to waste. We'll send a small elite force to secure this new land and bring back my son.
Incredible. I think it was 12 years ago, this expansion, and even now we're dealing with the next arc of Anduin. Sky Admiral Rogers as well, one of my favourite characters.
This is the most powerful ship in the fleet.
Really passionate character. I really liked her in the original expansion. Okay, you really have it in for the Horde, don't you? The Sky Admiral's face grows hard. I grew up in South Shore. My parents are buried there. What's left of them? Brutal.
Show
Wow.
them what
Okay, let's jump in.
Change is good.
Recalling the war. Good luck. We will be watching you.
Remember,
Okay, so we've travelled back in time. We are now here. Of all the places to go to.
victory in battle is the only path.
Unleash hell.
Do your duty, Sentinel.
Not let the Horde gain a foothold on these shores before we do. If you're looking to jump into the fray, I've got a spare gyrocopter for you at the end of the runway. An attack run is already programmed in. All you have to do is concentrate on shooting. Unleash hell upon these orcs. Okay, really Cool. And we get a cache of infinite treasure as well. That's interesting. I believe we get caches as we progress, so we'll see what happens there.
For the Alliance.
The gyrocopter is ready to go. Let's do this.
What in blazes
We're
is
back.
this?
Wow, we are really here.
Admiral, we're seeing a significant native presence here. These structures.
Cut the chatter, people. Eyes on the target.
You heard
I really
me.
liked it when it was like this,
Concentrate
proper
fire on the
conflict
Horde
between
base.
the Alliance
Begin
and the
your
Horde.
attack run.
Okay, so we've got auto fire, unleashes a deadly barrage, and we've got torpedo rockets. Well, that's cool. That's quite satisfying. These as well. Get that one. Make the Admiral proud, that's what we've got to do. Don't let her down. These as well. These.
Well done. No mercy.
No mercy. She really hates these Horde.
Use your torpedo rockets on those ships.
Let's get these explosives.
Confirm kill. Nice shooting.
One shot, one kill.
Pay him back. That one's for Theramore. Any sign of the flagship down there?
Negative, Admiral. No sign of Captain Taylor or his flagship.
That's enough. All wings report back. Prepare for ground.
That's it, how we do it, and we'll have to give her a salute, obviously.
What's the situation? Show them what.
Proper welcome for the Horde to this new land.
Do your duty, soldier.
Touching ground. The town is burning and their men are scattered and broken. We need every available man on the ground now to finish them off. Have one of the parachutes on the edge of the ship and get down there. Use a Sky Fire parachute to touch ground in Garrosh's Point, then speak to Sully, the Pickle McCleary.
For the Alliance.
Time running ability unlocked. You can drag this to your action bar.
You trained for this.
Extra gem from one of your socketed items.
You are Skyfire.
Summon unraveling sands that transforms your unwanted items into bronze. Okay, cool. And do you know what that reminds me of? The junk feature in a lot of games. We can just kind of junk it and get materials for it. So let's see what we got. Something nice, hopefully. Okay. So we've got bandages, we've got a stave, we may or may not exactly heal. Timeless Scroll of Summoning begins a ritual that creates a summoning portal for 3 minutes. The summoning portal can be used by allies to summon a targeted party or raid member. That's a really good item. Time Runner's Vial increases your mana regeneration by 200% for 6 seconds. Reduces movement speed by 50%. Really nice heal item actually. I might just stick that on the bar over here. Ship Deadly Sapphire plus Critical Strike. Combine 3 of this gem to create a more powerful item. Wow, very Diablo feeling. Place unwanted equipment into the unraveling sands to obtain additional bronze. So yeah. And we've earned ourselves bronze. Okay, cool. You have found a gem that improves your combat capabilities when socketed into a prismatic socket found in your chest or leg. Socket this chip deadly sapphire into your equipment to increase your critical strike. Probably should have actually read these quests before I did it, but oh well. I'm not going to do. I can do it here. So shift right, gem goes in, you get crit, apply. That's how we do it. Okay. And that will reflect that. Brilliant. During your journey through Pandaria, you will find many more gems that improve your combat capabilities. Extract a gem. Any gem can be removed from your equipment using the extract gem ability. The gem will not be destroyed. Extract a gem now. Wow, you can extract it. Okay. Extract the chip deadly sapphire. Very Diablo. Kind of vibes from it. Take it back in for now though. You can freely change the gems in your equipment using the extract gem ability. Make use of this ability as your collection grows. Combine gems. Prismatic gems can be combined to create a more powerful gem. Find 3 deadly chips sapphires to create a flawed deadly sapphire that grants additional crit when socketed. I don't think we've got them yet, have we? Okay, so we'll just have to put that on the back burner for now.
Time is set in sand, not stone.
Scrap of bronze. You can place unwanted equipment into the unraveling sands to obtain additional bronze for your journey. Bronze can be spent at infinite bazaars to upgrade your equipment, acquire gems, or expand your collections. That's going to be really fun to do. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Grab another talent. There's a lot of reading to do, but I just want to make sure we're completely up to date on exactly how this game mode functions. I'd hate to kind of not have additional power that's available. Windwalker points available. Fists of Fury. Pummels all targets in front of you, dealing 510 physical damage to your primary target, 275 damage to all other enemies over 3.9 seconds. We're probably not going to play around with war mode. Leg sweep. Zen Pilgrimage. So you're home, leaving your body. Wow, okay. Didn't actually know that was going to be in the game. Do we have a Hearthstone? No Hearthstone, my gosh. It actually feels really weird not having a Hearthstone. But there it is. So we've got Spinning Kick for AoE. We've got Fist of Fury for AoE as well. That's 2 chi and that's 3 chi. 68 over 1.5. 10. 3.9. I guess this is for mass AoE. But we'll see. We'll try them all out. Okay. Okay, so Skyrim and Rogers is probably not impressed with us since we've just been loitering around here. And we've touched grass. So, Sully the Pickle McCleary. About time you showed up, laddie. Let's do some damage.
I got the right tool for the job.
Just got to check. I'm going to be checking his caches all the time now. So, bandage and bronze. More vials, I think. Okay, no plan survives contact with the enemy.
You got something to report?
Quickly and quietly, that's how SI-7 prefers to operate. That was the plan at least. Rel Nightwind is already inside Garrosh's point looking for signs of Anduin and Taylor, but it's getting hot in there and he needs support. Fight your way through these dogs and find Rel.
You got something that needs fixing?
Welcome wagons. Did you see the size of those war wagons? They're packing so many explosives. I can't tell if the Horde is here to take over this continent or just blow it out of the sea. We need to neutralize those wagons before they leave Garrosh's point. Here, take my pocket flares, fire them into a wagon and watch the fireworks.
You got something to report?
Okay, destroy wagons, kill grunts, gear greasers. Wow, this bring back some memories even. Rising Sun Kit, that is so powerful. We keep our chi up there, kind of like a rogue's combo points. Some of these gear greasers. So what do we need now? We need one more grunt. And there he is. Of death. Wow, really nice. So how did that work then? You exploit the enemy target's weakest point, instantly killing them. Only usable on creatures that have less health than you. Wow, we're going to be using that quite a bit.
Keep your mind on the mission. Back to your duties.
We need some more horde yet. Okay. So we need another grunt. Oh, we can fly. Okay.
Reporting in. I'm counting on
Great work. If you ever decide to give up your life of adventure, the SI-7 could use more talent like you.
Goodbye.
Well, I do have a hardcore rogue. Welcome wagons. With those wagons out of commission, we can turn our attention to the commander.
Back to your duties.
Cool for the job. I've scouted the area and found no lead on the Prince or Admiral Taylor. We need to neutralize this base quickly and continue our search elsewhere. Operations here are being led by an orc warlock, Gar Trull. He's barricaded the dock and is trying to escape through a demonic circle. Put the flare gun to work again and blow those barricades. I'll cover your back and move in when you reach Gar Trull.
I'm counting on you.
There we go.
Our sweat and your blood is that will be ours. Warlock, you couldn't have ported far. Must be another base. At ease, soldier.
Catch up with him again, I'm sure of it. Another catch.
Nice. Report. What's
We
going
have to
on
kind of
down there?
spend a moment every so often just looting through them rather than every single
No
time.
sign of the flagship. No sign of Admiral Taylor or Prince Andor.
Horde troops are swimming towards your position. Open fire at once.
Admiral, I think they mean to surrender. They're not armed. They're just trying not to drown.
You don't think they'll hesitate to strangle you with their bare hands? Gun them down!
It's not right. This is a massacre. We're unarmed. I don't feel well. Maybe they deserve to die.
You beasts! What sort of madness is this?
There he is.
Men, stand down! This is one of the natives.
The Shadow Pan, that was such a great faction in the game. Really great rewards.
We are from the Alliance and mean you no harm. Tell me, what was that shadow you drew out of me?
This is not the place to explain. In short, your own doubts have been made manifest as a consequence of your actions.
You don't understand. We're fighting a war here.
Envoy of the Alliance.
Goodbye.
Oh, I understand perfectly. I have eyes. But Pandaria is not like whatever land you came from. Live, breathe. You should be careful what kind of energy you bring here. Now put those weapons away.
Really cool character. North of this base is a cherry blossom orchard and a village tucked away behind it. We will need to quarter there and tend to our wounded while we plan our next move.
I'm counting on you.
The cost of war. This whole war is going up in flames and the Skyfire is reporting that more of those shadows are crawling out of the ground. We need to get our people out of here. Slay 10 Shah Horns and 5 Shah Harbingers. And Garrosh's Point.
Back to your duties.
I think we've got a few caches, we have. Okay, nice. So we've got bandages, we've got more sapphires. I think we can combine these now. Can, brilliant. As you find additional gems of the same type, you can continue to combine them to increase your combat capabilities. Let's equip that now while we remember. So I wonder how this is going to work with these gems, because it's going to be at some point we're going to be able to make absolutely colossally massive gems. It's going to be interesting. So we've got extra crit, double plus crit even. Bit Orwellian. We've also got a chip versatile diamond. Combine 3 of these gems to create more powerful and its versatility. And we've got Time Runner's Draft of Power. Restore 130 mana and increase agility by 3% for 30 minutes. 5-minute cooldown. Wow, really nice. So that's for mana regen, and that's for instant mana and agility by 3% for 30 minutes. Really good. I'll probably just save them for now, just to see. Ah, okay, so maybe we can't take them out. Once they're socketed. That does seem too good to be true, actually. So, actually, let's just see what mounts we've got. So we've got our Pandaria mounts as well, which makes sense. Headless Horseman mount. Not too sure if that's going to be quite keeping. Let's see. Jade Cloud. Probably go with the Golden Cloud for now. zipline does make this a lot easier. Ship portal. Ah, okay, that's what that was. Okay, so we need 3 more Shah horns. Combat, gain Purge Pride. Vanish from sight, entering stealth. The next attack is guaranteed to be a critical strike. Okay. Improved stealth. The cloak grants you the following: 3 agility, stamina, crit, haste, leech, and experience gain. Interesting. Okay. So, who do we need next? We need to find the leader of Pordon Village.
How can the Shadowpan?
Aranzu, Lord of the Shadowpan. The cost of war. I'm glad you took responsibility for your actions. Left unchecked, negative emotions can quickly overwhelm an individual here, just as they started to overwhelm the one you call Rel.
If it is war you mean to bring to our shores, the very land itself will respond to your passions and your violence. I do not know what the ultimate consequences will be. Nobody does.
Really interesting.
Hello.
Envoy of the Alliance. When the mist fell, we knew it would only be a matter of time before visitors arrived. We could not have predicted it would be like this.
There is no hurry.
Pillaging peons. How did my village become a battlefield? To the west, your horde enemies cut down our precious orchard. Without our apple trees, we have no harvest, no food, no livelihood. Kill 12 twin-spired taskmasters, or peons.
May the mist protect you.
Priorities.
Next one is on me.
Those orc things ransacked the brewery and made off with my family's finest barrels of cider. I know there is a war out there, but I am not a brewer who will stand idly by while his prized vintage is chugged by undeserving lips. Collect 6 apple bloom cider. I need some nice gold for this as well. Grab our talent points. Now we've got Detox, removes all poison, or Improve Vivify. I really want to grab Ferocity of Gem. So we'll probably go for Detox. Especially if we're going to do a little bit of healing. Stick it with our healing. We've got Crackling Jade Lightning, Expel Harm, and Vivify. Ooh, okay. Mishka.
Can you repeat that?
Critical
Is
condition.
anyone in need of
We may have
medical
won the
aid?
first battle, but a critical task still remains. Dozens of Sky Fire pilots were shot down during the initial aerial battle. Without medical aid, their condition will deteriorate over time. Until they finally perish, we are their only hope for survival. Revive 6 wounded pilots in Pordon Glade. You can also use healing spells or bandages to revive them.
Hello.
And have we got a Flight Master? Is that our friend Aratus there? No, it's Moratarai.
You're late.
This land is more vast than I remember. However, a good scholar always prepares for contingencies. 2 of the most airborne dragons have agreed to aid our cause. They will provide a winged mount so you may cover more ground. I will send you to Lord Andestras, he shall instruct you further. Take Moratarai's portal to Lord Andestras. Wow, those names. You will gain these followers. Dragon riding unlocks the ability to dragon ride using momentum and paired abilities to traverse the skies.
Always a pleasure.
I can guess we go through the portal. We may as well if it's there. The game's telling us we should do it.
The sky calls.
Tell me about dragon riding. Just a moment, you need a Drake first. Which Drake companion would you like? The red renewed Proto-Drake, the green Windborn, the Velocidrake, the blue Highland, the yellow Cliffside. We're doing a green kind of monk. Let's do the green Windborn Velocidrake. An excellent choice. Once you've learned how to summon the Drake, it can be found with your other mounts in your collection.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Oh, I've got to learn it. That would help. Okay, cool. Speak to Lord Andestras about dragon riding.
How fare the winds today?
Tell me about dragon
First,
riding.
you will learn how to glide with a drake and move efficiently about the peaks. Come, let us get started with some quick lessons.
So we've got surge forward, skyward ascent, whirling surge, bronze time lock, mark a waypoint on your positional timeline. Okay. Aerial halt, flat back reducing forward movement.
See you up there.
Don't worry, the fancy movers will come later. The following will be cast.
Fair skies and
To
strong
glide with your
winds.
dragon. Let us start with the basics. If you fly straight, you will wear yourself out right now. Use gravity as an aid and aim slightly forward to fly a long distance. These rings will give you the general angle that you should use for basic gliding. So it's pretty much similar to the Dragon expansion. Let's call upon your Drake, or our red Drake friend here can give you a lift. Then fly through the rings and land at the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece. Elomu will reset you. Summon your dragon riding mount. Then glide through the rings and land in the area. Okay.
Keep your feet. Call upon your drake companion, then drop off the edge while moving forward. You will glide to your destination.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what this is all about. Lap forward, lap up, spiral. Excellent work.
Caught a good wind stream lately.
Tell me about Vigor. Vigor is spent on dragon riding abilities such as using surge forward or forward momentum for skyward ascent for upward momentum. You regain Vigor while on the ground or while flying at high speed, indicated by thrill of the sky. During races, you may also find green orbs of Vigor that be collected out by flying through them. Okay.
See you up there.
Gliding will get you to where you want to go, but if you want to get there faster, diving after jumping from somewhere high will give you a speed boost. As long as you fly well, you can conserve your momentum and gain some height after a dive. Fly through the rings to the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Kalomu will reset you. Dive, then glide through the rings and land in the target area.
As you aim for the ground, you'll pick up speed. Use this to fly faster, then level out to reach your destination.
See, that was much better. If you start your flights with a dive, you will get to where you want to go so much faster.
How fare the winds today? See you up
Sometimes
there.
you'll need to travel longer distances. If you don't need to travel up and over any obstacles, use surge forward is the easiest way to maintain a good forward speed and prevent yourself from plummeting out of the sky. Follow the rings again to your destination and use surge forward when prompted to maintain your speed. If you find yourself stuck, use a bronze timepiece. Yeah, okay.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Which is surge forward is number 1. Surge forward. That uses a part bigger. Well done. The rest is now a matter of practice.
The sky calls.
To gain height, use skyward ascent. Follow the rings again on your destination, using skyward ascent when you need upward momentum. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and climbing will reset you.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Okay, so let's try flying upwards with 2. Ever upward and you shall go.
Caught a good wind stream.
You have learned all I can teach you, but flying isn't just about getting to your destination, it's about getting there in style. Use the rostrum of transformation behind you to customize your Drake's appearance. Use the rostrum of transformation.
Keep your feet off the
This is the rostrum of transformation. Have a look at it, it's kind of cool. I think it looks good as it is. Yeah, we're fine.
The sky calls. See you up there.
Oh, we actually have to use it, right? So we have to do something on it then. Let's just see then. Let's change something like thorns. Old eye colour. There we go.
How fare the winds today?
Now you're ready to fly. Off you go. Best of luck on your journey.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Return to Moratari.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Okay, so we've got dragon flying. Brilliant. Sorry for the detour there. I just thought it's best to kind of get as much done as we can, so we're starting off on the right track.
As always, on time.
Time to return.
Fair skies
Excellent. I
and
hope this
strong
expedites our research.
Sands be in your favor.
Okay, where is my we'll stick it here. Black Talon agent, a servant of the Black Prince. Okay, right, so let's jump into it. Wounded pilots, apple bloom cider, peons slain. Actually, where's Taunt? I could do with getting Taunt a bit nearer. We lost Taunt actually. It's just... That's a fantastic ability, that Touch of Death. 3-minute cooldown as well, it's not too long. I wonder if using the standard ground mount's any different. Yeah, we might as well just use this.
Tell me of your travels.
We need the cider as well. I wonder how many we can actually take on at a time. Lovely area to quest in. In fact, we'll turn these in first off. Maybe it will lead on to another chain.
Hello. May the mists protect.
Greetings.
Critical
How can I
condition.
help
Good work, Shankyun. These soldiers will live and fight another day because of your efforts.
Can I help you?
Ash, I've got a new potion. Time Runner's Draft of Health restores 260 health and increases stamina by 3% for 30 minutes. I'll just actually start popping these buffs soon. Scroll of the Wind infuses a friendly target with the power of the wild, increasing their versatility for 1 hour. Okay. Stalwart Pearl, more armor. Okay. We... Can't put it on weapons as yet. We can put it on here. Tinker sockets. Prismatic. Well, we'll just gather a few gems first off and then see. I think what we'll do is we will rest up here and jump into it next time. Yeah, really good start. There's a lot to learn, a lot to kind of get back up on, but I'm really liking it. It's great to be back in Pandaria. It is approximately 90 days it runs for, so if you are looking into it, I'd say it's worth a shot. Maybe on a weekend, give it a try out, see what you think of it. We can actually jump into dungeons as well already, which is kind of crazy. So, what dungeons have we got? Don't think it's listing any Pandaran dungeons just yet. Oh no, we've got Temple of the Jade Serpent to do, so maybe actually look at doing that next time. And just get right back into the quest and just see how long it takes. We've got a lot of quests around here. We can fly. It's going to be a lot quicker. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed it. I'm really liking it, and I will see you next time.